You know, beneath shoes with a variety where people can, a woman can go in the store and say, well, I want a size 12 shoe. If she wears a size 12 shoe, that's her. That's how, she wants a nice shoe. You want a nice, comfortable shoe and you're a heavy woman, you want a nice shoe, you ought to be able to walk into a store and do that. And that's another goal I have. I would love to open up a store for heavy women, people that wants to buy, look nice, but affordable. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
It don't have to be cheap. You're not trying to go like Payless or whatever. And Payless done got high too. But you're not trying to. They want to look nice. A heavy woman wants to look nice.
Shit, Payless don't want to pay more.
Yeah, it is. It has. It has. Payless done got so high. You know what? Back in the day when we were coming up, we were little girls. My mother didn't have but 4 girls at the time. She could go to Payless. You used to buy 2 pair for $5 back in the day. My mom used to go get 4 girls. She didn't have to pay but $10 for 4 pairs of shoes. So, times has changed, and people want to be able to go and buy some nice stuff. They want to buy a nice short set or a nice capri set, or heavy women like to dress too. Heavy women like to put on shorts. They like to put on sandals, and you don't want to have to run all over town and try to find what you're looking for. But now everybody trying to walk around petite, trying to be, size 2 and 3.
Damn you.
I'm not a 2 or a 3, but I like to look nice. And I think I look good in my clothes whenever I just put them on.
Hell, I know I look good in my shit.
So that's another goal. But everybody, like I say, you need to, if you're not up early in the morning, in Austin at our time, it's at 5 o'clock in the morning. He talks some good stuff.
Yes, he do.
He
yes,
talks
he do.
Real good stuff in the morning.
Yes, he do.
Real good. I mean, something that'll put something on your mind, because I was riding and I was hollering amen all at the same time.
Me too. I be doing the same thing.
I said, yeah, you steady? Said, yeah, you right. And he's talking some good stuff. Now, like up in the mornings, when the rest of the gang get there.
5 o'clock in the morning. He's had some good topics and stuff.
Good topics. Good topics.
Yes,
and
he do.
Steve Harvey does really good, too, when he's there by himself. I'm not saying the rest
Yeah,
of
it was like, he was saying things like, if you're in a jam, and, you got some friends and the family members, and when you're in a tight spot, and you had to say, man, can you help me out? Can you... And they're like, oh, man, it's now, leave them alone.
And like Steve Harvey said, he's had people he's helped family members and all. But he said, don't think they're going to come back and pay you no more money back, pay your money back, because they figure because you making money, I don't need it back. He said when he do something for them, he's doing it. He's giving it to them, because they sure not going to give it back.
But what's that my daddy used to always say? I can't remember that saying my daddy used to always say, don't give no more than what he saying? You remember that saying?
Don't give no more. You really don't give no more than what you can't handle.
Right. Because most of the time you ain't getting it back anyway, so
yeah. So just get he had my husband had a sister that was bugging him for some money. He finally gave it to her. She called me, she said, Phyllis, she said, Billy Ray will answer the phone. I said, ask him, she told me what her situation was. I said, well, you have to ask him because I don't have that kind of money. And when he gave it to her, he asked her, he said, you asked your other brother? And she said, yeah. He said, I'm going to tell you what. She said, I just want to borrow it. He said, I'm giving you this and don't ask me no more. It was over $100, But, for you to call me and ask me for something like that and you don't hardly call me at all, I don't hardly see you at all. But whenever you need something, that's when them cousins come all out the woodwork. Because I bet you with Steve Harvey, I bet so many people came out the woodwork when he started making money and they still coming out the woodwork.
But that's how people do. That's how people do. I mean, you can help people through thick and thin. And you know what? When you really need them, those people don't come around. Mm-mm. They don't come around when you really need them.
And that's a good way to get rid of some of them anyway.
Get their ass some money. If you want to get somebody out your life, I meant to tell y'all this last time. If you want to get somebody out your life, somebody that's getting on your nerve, let me tell you what you do. If you get somebody that you want out of your life, whether it's man, woman, cousin, auntie, uncle, brother, sister, loan they worth some ass, $50+, and I guarantee you ain't got to worry about them no more. But hell, you got some, don't give a damn, and some keep asking you. I won't even say ignorant. I'll just say ignorant, not ignorant, ignorant. But and it's sad that it's like that, but that's just really the way it is. That's just the way it is because I know people and I got I got friends and I still you know what, I associate with them people, but I associate from afar. I don't make it no point to call you. I don't make it no point to see how you doing. We talk on Facebook. That's fine. We can do that. You can dodge me all you want, and it's all good. Just know I know the truth. I know what it is. I know in my heart what I've done. God know what I've done. You know what I've done. I'm not gonna throw.
People know they owe you, but they won't even say nothing about it. They think you crazy.
Yeah.
Like you crazy. You say they'll dodge you for a while, then after a while you'll sort of ease back in your life and stuff. But then they look at you like you crazy. I loaned you the money. I've loaned people money and never got it back, but I don't hold it over their head. We got some family members that will hold stuff over your head if they loan you some money.
How you been
and you stayed with somebody, you didn't give really nothing.
How you been holding some over your head that long and you that old?
Yeah. You that old, but people need to realize you let a lot of stuff get paid. You need to get past a lot of stuff. Because you get a certain why you keep dwelling on the same thing? I loaned you this and I loaned you that. That doesn't make any sense. Why do you hold that grudge? The thing of it is, and then when I told this person what I said, I had told her what I had to say, and that was it. I said, you know what? If you keep holding, my pastor said, Pastor A.W.A. Mays at Mount Sinai Missionary Baptist Church,
Austin, Texas.
In Austin, Texas.
Off Great Plains.
Yes. He said, and that's true. If you let that person, like you still dwelling on what you loaned that person, what you gave that person, which it wasn't nothing because she owed them that money anyway. If you dwell on that and keep worrying about what people say and so said this about you, that person will always have a hold on you because you will not let it go. Let it go. My dad was having an affair before my mother died. He was real mentally abusive to my mother. But I stayed on him. I stayed on him. I was there for my mother, and I was there, and I'm still there for him. But then he moved on and moved with his girlfriend. I don't know. I didn't care that much about her. But why should I let that hold me back? Why should I hold that over her head that I don't care for you? I can forget, but I will never forget. I can forgive you, but I won't forget. Put it that way. Right. Why do you keep holding that grudge? My mother's gone on to a better place. My mother's happy. I had a dream about my mother one time, and she was sitting at the kitchen table. When I had that dream, I said, "You passed away," and he come trying to explain to her what had happened. And I could see her just as plain. And she had this newspaper up to her face, and she didn't say not one word. She put that newspaper down, and she just kind of smiled and put the paper back up to her face. And it's just like I'm at peace. That's the way I took it. That I'm at peace. Don't worry about me. I'm at peace. And the thing of it is, people need to let things go. Don't hold a grudge against a family member. Don't hold grudges like that because that person has a hold on you. You'll never be free until you break that tie. Let it go. Let it go. You can still be angry. I don't care how that person did you. If that person took your husband, your family member took your husband, or your best friend took your husband, or your girlfriend, or whatever, or somebody took that friend away from you, or somebody said this, somebody said that, let it go. Pastor May said, let it go. And you know what? That's a true saying. And I've gotten at that age now. I don't let nothing bother me. You can say what you want to say about me. I don't care. Because I'm going to tell you what I want to say, and then let that be the reason.
And that's what I tell people all the time. You can't worry about what other people say about. I never worry about what nobody say about me. And people been talking about me all my life. I don't care.
Well, they talked about Jesus Christ, so what's the problem? So what's the difference? That makes me feel like I'm important. So talk is cheap. Nobody's putting a roof over my head. I'm paying my bill. I don't have to answer to nobody but me and the Lord. That's the only person I have to answer to. So, let that be the reason. People just need to wake up and smell the coffee. Leave it alone. Let it go. And you know what? You'll feel so much at peace once you let that go. Believe me, you will feel at peace. Pray about it. Let it go. If you don't know how to pray, just say, Lord, just help me. Just help me. All you have to do is just call his name, say, help me. And let it go. Let it go. Because if you don't, like I said, that person holds you. That person controls you. That person is controlling you. I know a lot of people don't want to agree with that, but that's true.
No, but that's true.
But you know, and it's crazy though. But it's so many people out there like that. I mean, then you have people that ask questions and wonder why you and want to make it like you mad at them when you really not mad at them. Is what gets me. You know, it was something that ran through my mind. We was doing something at my uncle's house. We was signing a birthday card, and I mean it set on my mind. And he was like, "Are you gonna sign this birthday card?" And the card was for somebody I ain't talked to in a long while. I'm gonna say about 4-5 years, probably, maybe longer. And
you gotta tell me who that is later.
Oh, you'll know. You'll know. Just keep listening. Hint, 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 hint. But my thing is, I don't disrespect you. I haven't disrespected you. Never have. Never will. Now, I have had to put that person in a place before that try to tell me what I can and can't do. You know, for one, you're not my mother. For two, you wasn't paying my bills. For three, I was an adult. And all you ever try to do was try to be a put down to us. I mean, you've always been jealous of my mother's kids. And the thing is this. I don't have no problem with you. They know who they are. I don't have no problem with them. But it kills me how people want to call, and they only want to call for gossip. How you want to call somebody just for gossip?
Some people send their way, like they say, you can't teach your old dog new tricks.
Well, damn.
He gets too old to learn them tricks, man.
I'm like, man. I mean, I just sit back. I mean, and then you want to accuse people and blame people. I mean, Z, you know what I'm talking about? Blaming people for what your kids' choices are. Don't blame me for your kids' choices, because my thing is this. Your child smokes marijuana. I don't smoke marijuana. Your child drinks. I don't drink. If I drink something, it may be a cooler every now and again. Anybody that knows me will tell you I cannot drink no hard liquor. Hard liquor nauseates me, makes me real sick. I don't drink. But my thing is this. Quit pointing the finger and look at what you do. Because this might all be what you've done or what this person has seen. Because my thing is, like I tell youngsters when I talk to them, my thing is coming up, I've watched my surroundings. I seen my grandfather as an alcoholic. Still today. You what, 80 years old? 80-something years old, you still drinking like a damn fish. I mean, my daddy drank. He was alcoholic for a minute, but he stopped that. That's why I say it's no way that you should have to be doing something or want to say, oh, I can't stop this, I can't stop that because, I've been doing it for so long. Man, that's BS. That is complete BS because you can change anything. And my thing is this. When you call, and I mean, it's times that person has called over here and asked my mother. I've even said, how you doing? When that person asked my mother. You know what? You went on and proceeded on. Is she there?
Yeah.
Is she there? I said, how you doing? Is Phyllis there? No, she's not here. All right. Hung up the phone.
Well, all you realize in life, you done your part, man.
Oh yeah, I'm happy. I'm right with myself. I don't go to church on Sundays or any day and go home and have a cocktail. Let's just get that straight right now. I don't do that.
Yeah.
It's a lot of people out there praying and saying they so sanctified and they so holy and this and that, holy and down. And you right at the club shaking a leg and twerking that Saturday night. That's a damn shame.
Child.
Damn shame.
And you can't let a person steal your joy. You know what I'm saying?
That's right. And I'm not knocking nobody because you have to answer the men upstairs. And some people just need their time to get away. But I'm just saying.
I don't knock that too much.